like him, but every time Lindsay does something and goes back to him, goes back, he always is like asking me about Lindsay. I'm like, dude, get a life.
Yeah, no, he's a psycho. You shouldn't talk to him either. He's
He is a
terrible.
psycho. I don't like him, but
But
because of
anyways, listen, back to
Lindsay.
my original question. Hold on, hold on.
Okay, okay.
What were the years that you were overseas, weren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever you got to play? So what were the
Yeah.
like what were the months? How like and
I was
you don't have
November
to say
2010.
specifically where, but
Yeah, November 2010 to May 2011, right before Thanksgiving.
okay. Is that Operation Enduring Freedom or is it a different one?
Yeah, Operation
Okay.
during Iraqi freedom.
Okay.
And there's a lot of
Cool.
mortars. I had a lot of blows to the head.
For how so?
You don't know how mortars work when you get
Oh
mortared
no no
every
oh
day?
you said no I didn't hear you say mortars. You said so
Yeah,
you took blows to the head from mortar fire?
a lot of the mortars and the strapnoids and stuff.
So you were in active combat?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
And
That's
the
crazy.
sandstorms they mortared. Yeah, our housing addition got attacked. Even the hospital got hit. I had a
Oh, okay.
migraine for
So
like
you,
3
so your
months.
base was under attack.
Hmm.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
Well, thank you for your service, Crystal.
welcome.
That's pretty
But
cool. I'm interested in all that stuff. Not a lot of people like talking about it either, so I enjoy when people talk about it. But I never really asked
I
specifically
try not
when
to
you
talk
were.
about it because it's still classified information.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why I'm not allowed to talk about too much
Gotcha.
because I had a secret clearance and people don't understand classified information.
Yeah, that's true. You
But
have
there
to
are
get a
some pieces of
security
shits
clearance.
on Discord who find it funny to hack into the government system to do their job better because I don't find it cool.
Say again?
So there is a lot of Discord servers that I know were anti-government
Uh-huh.
and anti-medication that are prescriptions, and they'll go after people and they'll prey on women and men, but mostly women. Be like, you can't take any of your prescriptions. Oh, the government's trying to kill you. Oh, we're gonna hack into the government systems,
Do
right?
you think Wilbur has anything to do with those?
Probably. He
Damn.
literally, you know what he said to me? Well,
Didn't
Wilbur
he
is
try
just
to
his.
affect
I
didn't he
think
try to
Wilbur's in the
affect you
POF.
taking your medication?
Yeah, he likes those non SJW servers. See, the SJW servers are actually the best because it's like we understand hate speech and justice, right? And it sucks being SJW, but at the same time, you kind of have to be to protect yourself
To an extent.
to an extent. Yeah. But when you actually have pieces of shits out there that want to blame America for everything, it's kind of fucked up. And they want to hack and they brag about hacking into government systems to do their jobs better. And Wilbur seems to float around those kind of people because they're incels.
That sounds crazy.
Okay, Lester.
How do
I'm
you know
sorry. I
that
love
that's
it
a
when he
lesson?
says that. Yeah,
That's my
because
best. That's
I
my best
know,
friend.
I know. I always say Lester's such a cool dude.
We
I
all talk
remember
like each other.
he's a cool dude.
That's my best friend.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. I remember he was like, "Why does he have to go live and I have to work on this stupid music bot?" I could have stuck this
Yeah.
up for you, by the way, but
He's pretty hardcore too, actually, but I'm not going to talk about what he did over there.
no, Lester's cool. I like meeting with other veterans because I think a lot of us are very misunderstood.
Yeah. Do you
But
get
I do
along?
notice
Do
you
you
do
get along
respect
with?
you respect this country, and I like that about you. Aaron shits on this country.
I'm a American patriot.
Yeah, I freaking hate Putin, man. He is like Hitler 2.0. That's why I was mad when you compared me to Hitler's sister or whatever. I was like, what the fuck?
Putin's. Oh well, actually, Himmler is not Hitler's sister. It was the leader of the SS, and he was responsible for organizing the
Gotcha.
Holocaust primarily for Hitler. Like, his right-hand man. But then at the end, he betrayed him and he ran away and tried to defect, which is pretty much kind of exactly what you're doing. But then when he tried to defect, everybody was like, no, 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 fuck you, dude. You're super weird. You did a lot of weird shit. So,
Mm. I think people think I deflect, but I'm just kind of reflecting on my own actions because I'm just like, I don't. I'm sorry. When I was with Wilbur, it brought out the worst of me. I was
Crystal,
mean. I was
that
evil.
that dude fake dated you and had you try to dox my entire server. You do,
Dude,
don't you?
I didn't
Don't you
even
remember?
realize at the
Hold on.
moment.
I just want to say this. Hold on. You know how you're still upset about the whole Devin Necker shit and all that
Mm,
troll? I just want to say that I never would have done that if you didn't do what Wilbur told you to do.
well, you know what? I guess I took accountability for it, right?
That no, no, that's
And
true.
it
I'm saying
sucked.
in a way, it's also kind of his fault. So,
But because he's non-foundable, he's doing all this shit. And he's getting away with it.
well,
You know what he did to me? He said he would send if I wouldn't let him dox the people in my Discord, that he was gonna send my news to my family. And he threatened me.
has anybody sent your nudes to your family?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Jeez.
My whole family. And I'm like, I did not need my family to see my tits.
Damn, girl.
It's sick. It's sickening.
You know, but honestly though, now we're talking, he had to. Who the fuck else was gonna do the
I
account?
think
It has
I
to be
wonder if
him.
he's behind the POF account
It
because he
has
gets
to be
into.
him. I
It
mean,
has to be him. I know it's probably him because he's kind of hiding, but because he's so close to Aaron, he likes the fame, He likes the clout. He likes the fame. So he's like, oh, I'm important. So he'll do anything.
that's his MO, man.
Dude, he's so disgusting. And people need to understand Wilbur is a real dude. And I know a lot of these newbies don't realize it, but he harasses people. He harasses the elderly. He's the one that does all the calls and blame you. But a lot of people are too pussy to like. I know I shouldn't use the word pussy, but a lot of people are afraid to be like, you know what? It's Wilbur harassing me.
That's oh Milo.
Hey, Milo, I know you like his bow. Hey, Bubba's.
Oh, you got him a bow?
And bow collar, yeah, isn't it cute?
That's cute.
Hi, you're very talkative. What do you want? What? I love you.
Milo always seems to want something.
Um, he's getting old. He'll be 16 in May. He's
Oh,
super.
really? Odie is gonna be 15 in
Has he been
a week.
sleeping a lot?
Yeah, they start sleeping more when they get older.
Yeah, yeah, and he's losing weight. But his tail, the tail languages shows he's really loved and everything.
That's good.
He just is like, I think when I went to California, he missed me so much. So when I leave my house, I come back and he's like, meow.
So, what do you think about the apparently Lindsay saying she wants to go on the RV with Chick and Andy now?
Why? Because of drugs?
I think she just wants to suck his dick.
Apparently, she does drugs, allegedly.
Lindsay does drugs? Who doesn't do drugs, Crystal? You do more drugs than all of us.
Prescription. No, I'm
That's
talking
fine. It's
about.
still drugs. Crystal, you were high as fuck the other night.
Yeah, I went night night.
Jesus.
And I couldn't get my mom came and said, and I said I was scared because people were bringing up people that I didn't want to talk about.
I love your mom. I wish she didn't hate me. It's too bad.
Well, maybe she'll start growing on you one day. I don't know, because she hates Wilbur.
Well, she should hate Wilbur. She should.
My family, Wilbur. Did you know when I was on the RV just to have a little vacation? It was kind of cool because I actually did make money that balanced out my trip. It was nice
Yeah.
getting out of it because it helped me get away from Discord. You
You
know,
almost got Gucci's arrested.
she got herself arrested though. I didn't want to fight with her.
Hey, don't get me wrong. She sucks.
But I did when she got kicked off the RV. I felt bad for her because it's not cool to be stranded.
I
And
mean, didn't you call the cops?
yeah, I did because I didn't want to fight with her. And then they uncuffed her. They uncuffed her, and she goes, "I'm gonna fight her." And then they cuffed her back. I'm
Crystal,
like,
you know, the only thing I'm gonna say though, like from a third party perspective, is that the most disappointing thing about you going on the RV was the fact that it only took like a night or two, and you literally called a black dude the N-word. And it's like you've never said that ever, but
wait,
being around that. Well, when Gucci's fought somebody, remember?
oh, when she was at my house, that is because I freaked. I was scared. I was worried she had like face trauma.
Yeah, but Gucci's goes out, gets blackout drunk, and then throws bottles at
Mm,
people.
that
Somebody should knock her the fuck out.
no, she threw cans. They threw bottles at her head.
Good.
But it was. I can't really stream with Goo because she's too much of a liability. But the
I'm
best
just,
part was when I left the RV and then someone told me that Captain called Goo racist and he ran away from her.
but I have a, is it because of being around them that it's easier to say the N-word? Like, because they all do it?
No, they asked me a question. I said this. They asked me, "Well, do you agree that she called us the N-words?" I said, "No, I don't agree with that." But I said, "But y'all act like one when y'all
No,
pummel
Crystal,
someone's
you
face."
literally said, and I quote, that dude is
Oh,
a
you want to know
fucking.
why? You know why I said that? Because he called me racist. So, but if they're gonna call me racist, I'm gonna be racist. But I don't believe in race. I believe in one race. Because Asians get a lot of racism. Nothing's black and white. Like, honestly, if we go back to the old times where everything was black and white, there would be no racism, right?
Did you really
I
just
don't know.
say
My
that, like,
brain works really different, man.
did you really say that the reason why you called him that was because he called you racist?
Yeah.
Wow.
Just like I took a nice bullshit on the toilet because someone said something about bullshit. You gotta admit, I do the funniest shit because I'm so shameless. You gotta admit, I'm very shameless.
I don't think it's funny you calling a black dude the N-word.
It's
I don't
not
think it's
funny.
funny.
It's not funny. But out of that moment, I was heated. It was wrong. I know. So I apologize it, and people manipulated and made it sound like I called other people, and people shouldn't say that word. And
I don't think anybody manipulated anything.
yeah, it's not a good look. It's bad look. Yeah. Sometimes I feel like if I watch IP2, I'll become autistic like them.
Well, that's what I was asking. I was saying, I was wondering if, like, your
It's almost like being
proximity.
okay. So the RV was kind of like a social experiment for me because you get less sleep. You get sleep, right? But there's so much and so much no space. It's almost like being brainwashed. It's weird.
Maybe it's not a good idea to be around them then, Crystal.
No, but I do like Becky and I like Blade. I think they're cool. I love Becky.
Blade says the N-word more than anybody. I
No, I
I
just
think
really
I
like
find
Becky.
Blade funny, but I don't find it that funny. You
No,
know
I
what I
don't find
mean?
that funny. But what I love about Bex is that she does seem to care about a lot of the women that get treated like shit by streamers. And she showed me her RV and she was like, "You can bring Milo and everything, you know?" Like Captain Content uses people. But Bex got me McDonald's during harsh times and stuff. And she just likes to help people.
I think that that would be better than you going with Captain or say Chicken. So that
Yeah,
would just
and
be my
she
opinion.
wanted to warn me about those streams, and they said they would buy all my food, everything, and I think that's really nice that she's willing to do that for me.
All right.
But I have a question: why is it, and is the reason you didn't like Abba is because she would use the racial slurs a lot and she'd get drunk?
Oh, I thought Abba was a crazy bitch for a bunch of different reasons.
Yeah, she seemed really scared of you, and I didn't understand why.
I don't know. I think she's a lunatic.
Well, I hope she's still alive.
She is. She's prostituting pretty well right now.
Gotcha.
Anyways, yeah, she is. You can like see her escort page somewhere. Somebody posted it recently. But I gotta go
Yeah,
get my food
somewhere in
now.
that. Okay, bye.
So we'll talk later. But thanks for answering the questions about the the service, Crystal, okay?
Welcome.
All right.
Okay, you're welcome. All right.